third Supernormal Tyson, Compact 2! It's boy Zappa King the Giant Robots. Welcome back to Super Wars Compact 2. And on this day, we have a guest and a birthday boy.
It's Bim Stabbity, the stabby that never stabbity. And we're in a hilarious situation where it is my birthday for Zappa, but it's not my birthday for me yet. Hooray for time zones.
Time zones. As such, we're going to ignore time zones and engage in some teleporting via the Aura Road and find out what's going on in Boston.
Ora rodo wa hirakaleta do.
Let's see. Marvel has resurfaced on the ground. She aims to rejoin the Londo Bell. Are you ready to go? Stage 18. Onen Otatsuken. The sword that cleaves grudges?
Okay.
That's the translation that the machine translation that I got. And that's all I know. I'll take the sword that cleaves grudges. It's not quite the sword that cleaves evil or the sword of Magus, but so this stage would be extra hard if you didn't carry over data from the other two parts, because it would be Marvel by herself.
Ooh.
At the very least, she's in the Dunbine. I thought she would be in a trashy little Botoon.
Yeah.
Let's see. Marvel and hopefully Todd and Garalia. Oops. Hey look, it's Todd. Hey look, it's Garalia.
Yay.
They all show up and hope to meet up with Show soon. But naturally, Drake's forces up here.
Of course they do.
Oh, but they are led by Shot Weapon, who works for Drake. His plans are to capture Marvel and to use her to bait out Shozama. This is twice worse for Todd, whose mother lives near Boston. So in Robot Wars F Final, this would be the stage where Todd could go hyper if you didn't recruit him.
That's generally bad. People have a tendency of dying after going hyper.
Interesting that you say that on this day. So, Todd Guinness, support level 1, which I read out of order, or Aura Battler level 4, defense level 4, but I don't think this thing has a shield. I can't tell.
It's got shield defense. That's the top right one.
Top right? Okay, shield, yes.
Yeah. Bottom right's Aura Barrier. Bottom left is Transform or Eject, I think.
That should be Alter? Or,
Yeah, Alter. Okay, Transform, yeah.
Yeah, no, After Image.
After Image. Ah,
yeah,
okay,
I
okay.
think they like Body Double, After Image, Alter Image. I like to just call it Bunshin.
Okay. Yep.
Okay, but that does have a shield. Cool. I didn't think it had a shield, but it has a sword. Todd has Great Guts, Flash, Hot Blood, Focus, and Shouting. Garalia, what did you come with? How about the wrong menu? Or Battle level 2, Support level 1, and Defense level 2. Axel, always useful. Regular Guts, Lock On, Hot Blood, and Encourage.
Ooh.
That's good.
That's a good one.
Yeah, sit in the back row and encourage Marvel. I wonder if the Dunbine has any upgrades on it. So, I ran into a super weird glitch earlier in the game.
Ooh,
In the early stages, you have, if you unlocked it, you have the Billabine, you have the Dunbine, and you have several extra fairies to put in, as secondaries. I had one fairy in the Dunbine, and I had Marvel in the Dunbine. And then the team splits. And later in the game, when I get Show back, I also get all the other fairies back. But the fairy was attached to the Dunbine, and I wasn't supposed to have Marvel back yet. the game grabbed the Dunbine and brought it with a dummy copy of Marvel.
Interesting.
So I go to take the fairy out and swap in someone else, and it's like, oh, Marvel is in here. What's going on? What if... So I switch Show into the Dunbine, and for a brief moment in the menu, Show was piloting Triple Jim. Because the display name aired out to Triple Jim. But when
Not what I was expecting.
I switched Show back over into the Billabine, and I had a dummy copy of Show in the Dunbine. So I think I might have 2 copies of the Dunbine in my squad. And for one stage, I recorded having 2 copies of Show, and they had individual. They weren't connected. They leveled up separately, and they used their spirit points separately.
Nice.
But I think it also threw off the stage numbering, because like I was like, okay, this is the 14th stage. Why does it still say 13? And it was behind until the end of the chapter, and it fixed itself. And I have everything fine. I think I just might have an extra Dunbine in my inventory. In any case,
that'll be interesting
Marvel,
to see if it is.
Yeah.
Or maybe the game just fixes itself here after you actually get it for real.
Maybe. I hope so. Or we'll see. Or battle level 2, support level 1, defense level 1, trust, gain, devotion, and inspiration. And looking at these numbers, I don't think any of this is upgraded. No, because I tend to upgrade the regular cutting. So it's free and high-powered.
Yeah. Would you mind going back to Marvel's weapons for a second? Or Dunbine's weapons? So yeah, we got Wire Claw, of course. And then it's Aura Shot, and then it's Sword, Sword Harder, and Sword Hardest.
Yeah, I looked at the morale requirements for it. Like, Sword is free. So you just leveled that up, so it's better than Sword Harder. And you're not wasting energy or morale. And then when it's time, you go to Sword Hardest, which gets an attack bonus for, Can Marvel even do that? Marvel can't Sword Hardest. She's not good.
She doesn't have enough, she's not a good enough aura fighter to do it.
No, but Todd could. Yeah. Wait, what is that then?
Something plus level 3, and then critical plus -0.
No, what is the attack name?
Oh, that's Hyper Aura Giri.
Oh, it's still even with the weird little hook sword that he has, it's still Hyper Aura Giri. Okay.
Yep.
Neat.
Yeah.
Okay, so that's like right. My reinforcements will show up right here. Unfortunately, the later you play the stage, the longer it takes them to show up.
That's actually really fitting.
Yeah. But yeah, Aura Shot is kind of bad. Not gonna try.
Drake's Soldier. Oh, Drake's Soldier Plus. I guess they're elite soldiers.
Could be.
Or perhaps not good enough to be elite, but they are just plus.
They got trained a little more. They've been enhanced. Yeah. Whoa! They show up on turn 2 anyway. One of my books has lied.
Hooray! More lies discovered.
Well, I mean, not all books are created equal.
No?
The book that I took this information from says it is +1 turns from selection. But another book that I have said that the only one that did that this chapter was the one for Great Mazinger and the end of Dr. Hell. Huh. Not all books are created equal. Sick! I have some rewriting to do. This explains many things. Look, it's Show. He's here. Show appears along with the Grand Garand. Show recognizes Shot's personal battleship. Shot, still working towards Drake's ambition of conquest, and doesn't seem to really care why the Aura battlers were kicked out of Byston Well. Despite Shot, which I did not put a space in, the team start to speculate between the Aura Road and perhaps the Einst? And a little bit of talking about Toby Kage as well. Like, how did he get over into Byston Well? Because he did once.
Also, I just want to point out the hilarity that there is Byston Well and Boston. Both in the same.
I wonder if that was a deliberate choice when they were making.
Oh, I'm sure.
Boston. Shot doesn't care about, what they're going on about, and resumes his attack on everyone now that Sho is here. But Kyosuke wants to test something, so he deploys himself. Alright, let's go. Armoro, roll, triple gem. We will take Joe, Aizum Sansaku. I'm realizing that a lot of characters just like, nope, you're on the bench forever now.
Well, keeping the bench warm is a valuable skill.
I mean, I got Rosamia, and she was forced to deploy for one stage. One of the 3 ninja robots does not get deployed because all of his attack range is bad. He's a sniper unit, and it has like a post move of 1. That's terrible. I hate that. How do you move an attack when you're supposed to sit in the back row? Let's Graham Romstall. Then who do I send third? Raiding? Raiding. Why not? Oh, Wheezy used to be... Huh, I didn't catch it. This was... Hey, this might be a missing chunk from the translation site, or the script site that we use.
Ooh.
Yeah.
The more we discover, the better.
Yeah, because Moisey was one of Rimidu's teachers, I think? That or I just totally skipped the chunk. But here's where Kyosuke's like, I have a theory to test. I have an idea. What are you talking about, Kyosuke? Shut up, I have an idea. Because he doesn't like to talk. I'm going to keep his thoughts to himself. But we also have to be inspired.
Well, it's better to be inspired than to be invoked.
Oof. You're not wrong. Okay. We're gonna make this go faster. It sounds terrible.
Well, fortunately for me, the audio is coming through quietly enough that I can't hear it once it's sped up. I can hear it when it's not sped up, but yeah.
Okay, so that's one. And then we send Dangayo because one of its subpilots also has the +5 for everyone.
Wonderful. You know, in Super Robot Wars L, there's, I don't know if it's a bug or if it's intentionally that way, but rouse affects people inside of ships. So yeah, you just get a few rouse users and everybody is at max max will right at the start of the level. It's beautiful.
Oh, you mean just like Reyna, Romstall's sister, who also has a third use? And I could still cast it 3 more times if I wanted to.
Mm-hmm. That's what Melissa Mao ends up becoming. And I forget who the other rouse user is.
A morale battery?
Yeah.
Yes,
yeah.
So, Shayla here, she's got one. One of the subpilots for Dangayo, Mai, has it. Reyna's got it. And the reason why Cham isn't on the field... Oh no! That's rude!
He doesn't have it yet?
No! Cham's not supposed to be in the Billabine! She got force deployed because Show was force deployed. One of the other fairies has disturbance and inspiration. Cripes.
Nice.
Who's got disturbance now? I'm missing disturbance. I have one person with disturbance. Yeah, and there's enough people close enough that I can validate it.
Ronaba?
Yeah. Well, my brain kept switching the B into a D, and so I was calling her Lambda, like the letter.
Ah. Yeah, no.
Like, it could be Lamba, it could be Ramba, I don't know.
Yeah.
You know how it goes.
Could be Rambo, like Rambo Roll.
Yep. And then, so we're gonna go ahead and justify this. We'll cast Focus. And on Roll, we'll cast Axel. That way.
And then just go and step into the middle of them?
Well, not just that, but it justifies because dedication gives 10 SP to every pilot. Why waste it?
Exactly, yeah. Make sure everybody spends some.
Yes, but absolutely throw him into the middle. Even though the AI is programmed to target the lowest HP first. Okay, maybe I should have cast Lock On. Where do the reinforcements show up? All over the place. How do I want to handle this? Order of operations.
And you thought math never would help in the real world. Turns out order of operations are so important.
Yep. Although my dear Aunt Sue did not help me decide who goes where and when.
Ooh. You learned my dear Aunt Sue. Interesting.
What did you learn?
Aunt Sally. Please excuse my dear Aunt Sally.
Okay. Sue may be a regional thing, you know, Texas and all that.
Yep, no.
I think Sue would be a more common name than Sally, at least round these parts down here. Amurore. Since I wounded a couple of these guys... Wait, where's the other one that I hit? You. Okay. Marvel. Time to sword. Not yet. 40% chance. Really? Really?
That's terrible.
It's atrocious. Well, I have both the power of actual in-game saves and save states.
And you seem to have no trouble abusing them.
I have no qualms doing so. See, on the one hand, it's a safer tactic to play, because then I don't get hit. On the other hand, it takes more time because I have to re-roll.
Which is never fun.
No, especially when you have a percentile chance to hit, or you need that percentile chance to survive, and you have to re-roll 37 times to not die.
Mm-hmm.
And the trick to advancing the RNG at that point was I was in the weapon menu and then just scroll the pages, scroll through weapons, and it takes the RNG a few spots.
That's good.
Yeah, let's get Todd has a better chance to hit, but I think Todd is just a superior pilot. I have no problems putting Todd in a Dunbine and giving him the other fairy that also has great rouse and disturbance. Ora Petura!
Ora Shuta! Dunbine!
See, I used to think that the lyrics were Ora Senchi, Aura Senchi, but it's Orewa Senchi.
Yup.
But I think the pronunciation may also be deliberate.
It could be.
You know, so you could, a child could mishear the lyric. Oh, Aura Senchi, yeah, that's what they're called.
I mean, it's always fun to have little bits of wordplay, double entendres, and all that stuff.
Virali, you're gonna at least do some work today. You're here, you're gonna do work. I don't think I want you in that position then. Yeah, we'll use this aura shot. It's almost a coin flip. Oh, that's not even shooting! That's not even shooting! It's just a smaller Getter Tomahawk. She has no spells to increase her accuracy.
You're using a Wire Claw, right?
No.
No.
I don't think Wire Claw would be enough, but I can try.
Which ones?
Oh, I'll show you. Doing this.
Okay. Wait, what?
Sword throw?
Slow down? No. Throw sword. Throw sword.
Throw sword.
Yep.
Yeah, because that is what they're using. Oh, I still picked it again. Well, we did it.
Yep, there you go.
I didn't think Wire Claw would be enough. Every time I use Wire Claw, it's like, plink, 10 damage, why did you do this?
Yep.
Let me see. Oh, okay. Kyosuke, you're not participating in this battle. You're participating in future battles.
Sir, not appearing in this movie.
See, Triple Gem. Armoro, whose beam rifle will break through those barriers.
That's good.
No reinforcements are coming.
And Super Robot Wars a two complete box and 2G. I finally got the got Amuro upgraded to the new Gundam. So that's nice.
Yeah, I'm a bit surprised that hasn't happened here yet. But I think I don't get the new Gundam until, like, Chapter 6.
Makes sense.
Yeah, but we are about to go into space soon. Marvel, please. Like, if I had, if that was a sword harder, I would have reloaded that, but whatever.
Mm-hmm.
There we go. so that means on turn 3. Yeah, enemy phase turn 3. Yeah, we're on turn 3 now. Once again, always the mystery's order of operations. Okay, I want to get you out of the way, so... I think Raideen will support. Raideen or Dangayo. One of them will. I like clean numbers when they happen.
Clean numbers are beautiful.
I think I've gotten more clean numbers in this game than any other.
Maybe it's rigged to be that way. Maybe they don't have small numbers. But no, they do. They have ones. I saw one.
Why did... What? Why did we use the finisher?
I don't know. Why
That would
did
have
you?
been perfectly fine. I didn't have to spend 70 energy on the finisher when this would have been valid. Unless it wasn't going to do enough damage.
Game just doesn't like you, it seems.
The game wants to waste my time and energy. You know what?
Yeah.
You know what? You know what we're gonna do? We're gonna go ahead and go all in on that. The game. Show me your numbers. Show your work. Have some more MP. I keep calling it MP. I know what it is. We know what it is.
Yeah, and the viewers know what it is, so it doesn't matter. But it's still nice to call things by the right term.
Yeah. And a critical. Unnecessary critical.
Doesn't matter.
We'll take it. We take those.
We do. Not like it takes so much more time.
And that just means Jim will be in position to resupply next turn.
You know, I'm sure there's already a forecoma of this somewhere. But what happens if you take a regular GM, a ground GM, and a GM custom and merge them together?
I don't know.
Triple Jim.
Why was I so slow on that? Everything was right there. Okay, now... Yeah. Machine Robo. I got all the super moves.
I need to fight the urge to sing because the the lag between or the round trip lag for me and the song is too bad.
Yeah, I hear you sing along, and I can tell it's offset, and it's only because of, you know, Discord.
Yep. I'll be right back.
Alright.
There we go. Just needed a good cough and drink some water.
Yeah.
Something's itching the back of my throat.
They keep going after Marvel, who can't aim at anything. Heck, if anything,
that's why they want to go after her. They're smart.
I disagree. Work. Start Kyosuke over here. Even though it's going to be a hot minute before that starts.
It's on turn 3 enemy phase, if I recall.
That's one part, not the other part.
Ah, okay.
More enemies arrive on the third enemy phase, led by the Black Knight.
Ooh,
was I not
scary.
Far? Did I go too far? Maybe. Maybe they're not far enough up. Oh well. He'll come for me. Though the Black Knight wears a mask to hide his past shame, he's all the more furious that Sho can easily call out his identity.
His shame! Yeah. Shame!
He's mad like I put on a mask so I could get away from being the shameful burnings, but you, Shozama! Yep, I knew they'd go for Todd. I knew you'd come.
Ah, good.
Todd, levels up.
While you were busy taking care of enemies, I edited the stream to get tomorrow's episode of Little Nightmares done, made a thumbnail for it, and made a thumbnail for Doki Doki Literature Club for Thursday.
Nice.
Hooray for multitasking.
What do you use to make your thumbnails?
GIMP. I hate it. It's terrible.
Let me know if you ever get Photoshop. Somebody gave me a script, and it basically, if you have a number or a text file as your top layer in the image, what it'll do is it'll produce the same image and advance the number one time every time.
Ooh, that is nice.
So you can just make one, consistent image like I have on my thumbnails.
Yep.
And then, just advance the number by one and mass produce, 30 to 50 or whatever. Good Jesus, Amuro!
Perhaps we'll mass produce the Big Zam.
Hey, you know what? It might be effective. You never know. We never got to find out.
Yeah. My issue is for Little Nightmares and for Doki Doki Literature Club, I'm actually using different background images for the thumbnails, so it takes a little bit of extra time. But yeah, the real problem with GIMP, I mean, obviously you need to get used to it, but it's a complicated tool, so it takes time to get used to anything. I'm not going to complain about that part. It's that they don't have non-destructive editing. So, for example, if I create like a cool effect on a number, each time I advance the number, I need to manually redo that effect every single time. And that's why I don't do fancy effects on my stuff. So, like, what would be nice is if I could do, say, an outline. I mean, even just something like simple, like an outline and a drop shadow. Outlines are a huge pain in GIMP. Like, you basically need to manually use a script to select the numbers, enlarge, select a space that's, however many pixels wider than the numbers, make a copy of it, select a background color, put your text back on top of it, and then you can do a drop shadow on that if you want. And guess what? When you put in a new number, it deletes all the effects you've applied to the text.
That sucks.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yep.
I learned in what I'm using, the high seas version of Photoshop.
Yeah. What's it? SE2 or something like that? The last one that was actually an install?
Probably?
Okay.
If I click on it. I don't know, it's from 2019.
Oh, okay, never mind. That's a lot newer.
Yeah, and now, of course, now it's opening, so...
Yeah. No, I try to use open source stuff when I can.
About 21.02.
Yeah.
There.
For,
Now I don't know who's being attacked.
It's Garaba and
Black
going
Knight is
against
attacking Show.
Bilbine.
Okay.
Yep.
Interesting. And he's attacking from range. Oh, he gets to charge in. Ha ha ha! Now, will I hit back?
Hit him back hard.
No. Guess what? This is a game all about clearing in the least amount of turns.
Yeah. I would... If it weren't for the fact that there's that stupid requirement...
Exactly.
I would feel a little bad, but no. Since it's all about how fast you can do it, I totally support saves coming.
The game heavily incentivizes going fast.
Yep.
Like, not just the, you know, clear in 6 turns to get concentration, but clear all 3 games in less than 777 turns.
On the topic of software, though, what do you use for editing?
As far as the videos?
Video editing, if you do anything, or do you just leave them as is?
I use Vegas.
Okay.
Usually, like, I add an intro, I add an outro now, and then I just make my intros in Vegas and use Photoshop to make any assets that I need to slide around on screen.
Okay, makes sense, yeah. I use Shotcut for all that.
Hey, in case someone dies, I do have 1 shot of revive.
Cool.
Who had disturbance again? Lambda.
Yes.
Go fast.
Okay.
The next phase to occur is bringing the Black Knight down.
Take him down.
And I need to kill 3 more enemies before Show can sword hardest. But the cool thing is, Show got Graffiti Soul.
I have no idea what that is.
He has soul.
Okay.
I just, you know, stylize it as Graffiti Soul.
Yes.
How much more morale do you need? A lot. I think it's 130 or 140 morale. No, 130. It's always 130, isn't it?
Almost always 130.
For him to upgrade to Vai Kung Fu. And that was only 4 points instead of the usual 5. I think I'm spoiled. You know what's really good about this one character? This one ninja robot?
Is he that he likes to kill annoying green-haired lollies?
No? Where did that one come from?
UX.
Oh.
There's a stage where, shoot, I forget her name. And she's not actually a loli, but she just looks a lot younger than she is. Ronica, I think. Ronica Macross.
Yeah, Ronka's right.
Ronka Lee.
Yes.
Yep, there we go.
Her
From
brother is a
also
pilot.
known as Little Queen. From Macross Frontier. Anyway, there's a stage where she gets captured by the whatever were the the creatures from Macross Frontier.
I almost said Einst.
No. That's the wrong
bug-like
game.
thingies.
Yeah, exactly. The
Alright, Triple Jim, you have a job.
Stardates. Yeah, I haven't actually watched Macross Frontier, so I at least have an excuse for not knowing what they're called. Vajra, there we go.
Yeah. And I was like, I would have gotten there too, but it's like, I used to have to fight millions of them playing Another Century's Episode R.
Ooh, that sounds terrible.
There's
and I bet
an achievement.
that came with no skip cutscene.
There's an achievement for shooting down the Vajra Queen with every unit in the game. Which means you have to listen to Lion 67 times.
Oh, that sounds painful!
Now, it's the official version of Lion, but there's no skip, and it's a shump stage. Fortunately, with two rankings of armor, you can just walk away for 3 minutes and then come back and push the final shot.
Okay, well, at least there's that.
Which is especially weird for, doing that with units that only have melee.
Uh-huh.
So, one of the King Gainer units just throws a kunai, because that's its ranged weapon. It's like, I'm gonna throw this one little kunai instead of using, the big gun, the big shot, a Mugen punch.
Uh-huh.
Because Aquarion was the token super for that game.
Yeah, okay. Anyway, so what happens on that one stage in UX is Ronka gets captured by the Vajra. So she's basically everyone goes in and tries to save her, but you need to weaken the Vajra without killing it. Well, guess what happens if Tobikage gets summoned?
He double moves and attacks and kills anything he touches?
Yep. Including Ronka, giving you a game over.
Oh, wow, that's bad, bro. That's an oversight.
Oh, yes, it is.
And what I'm used to is that Tobikage is only ever active as Tobikage for 1 turn, but he gets 2 actions and 20 movement spaces.
Yep.
And everything he does is post move. Tobikage's AI is at level 99.
But speaking of AI and double move and all that stuff, on a 2G, I just got to the Master Asia stage.
Yeah, I was there for that.
Yep, last and that came out on Saturday. So 3 days ago from when we're recording, and if you get the editing done in time, then in 4 days from the release. But yeah, anyway.
It counts as a beam.
Yeah, Master Asia was just running around on the ground with a double move, with Domon's headband, and just kill-stealing like crazy.
Yep.
Fortunately, the counter to that is that I had Masaki get into Cybird and excel twice. So excel on the first turn, excel on the second turn. Let the baddies attack Cybird, and then finish him off with a map. With a map with luck. Yep, Psyflash map with luck. So he got all the water enemies. Although, the map's kind of divided into 4 quadrants.
Mm-hmm.
Your team's on the top left. There's one set of bad guys at the top right, one set of bad guys at the bottom right, and one set of bad guys at the bottom left with Master Asia. The guys at the bottom left, there's no way of getting to them. Master Asia will always kill them all first. And the guys at the bottom right, Cybird is the only way to get there.
It's weird
with Excel.
that you got that done using Cyberd on a G Gundam stage, because they use Masaki and Cyberd to take Domon around places to do things like that in F.
Oh, interesting. It might be a callback to it then.
Maybe. Because I think it may be this very same stage. Like, Masaki takes Domon out to jacked up Tokyo. Or, no, that's not Tokyo.
Shinjuku.
Yeah. And
Which is in Tokyo.
And then everyone is too far away, and you just get to watch Domon and Master Asia on foot ruin everything.
Okay, yeah. And it's definitely a callback to that stage. Because what happened, so I translated that whole thing, did a line by line, and basically what happened is Domon disappeared, people are wondering where did he go, and they say, oh, he went somewhere with Masaki. And then everyone arrives at the stage, except for Domon and Masaki. And then Domon and Masaki arrive late, and Domon's like, what the hell? It's, I thought you said, or I went with you because you said we would go faster. And Masaki's like, I mean, we went fast, I just got lost.
As he do.
As he does.
Okay,
including on a guided tour of a warship in OG1. That was funny.
Alright, time for Sword Artist with Soul.
Ooh, my.
Get deleted.
Oh, my.
Yeah, its base attack power is 4,200. And Soul does triple.
Uh-huh.
And it's boosted by the Aura Battler power. Anyway, yep. Black Knight, down. He decides he's going to do pirouettes off the handle. He's going to flip his shit and lose his cool. And like his predecessor, Gerald. Hyper. Show and Cham level up.
I just saw that and had to do it.
Yeah. What is this malicious aura? He's gone hyper. This was all according to Kyosuke's Keikaku. Translator's note.
Note, Keikaku means plan.
I knew I could count on you.
Oh, that's such a horrible meme. What even was the translation group that did that?
Oh god, it had to be one of the earliest ones that did geese. Okay, I'm gonna demonstrate this one and see how much it's gonna hurt my boat. Just so we can see Giant Garaba.
Okay, no, it was from Death Note, not Code Geass.
Oh, interesting.
Yep.
Oh, the Code Geass meme is the subs that weren't actually subs. Now I will pleasure myself with this fish. Because that's not a line that was ever actually spoken.
Yep. Okay, come on. What was the translation group? Main characters.
Okay, who's left? See, the thing is, I know where all the Einsts are going to show up, but I don't want to put Neuralia and Marvel into the thick of something that they can't handle. No, I'll see if I can't get them all to draw Kyosuke now that the other Aura battlers are done. Kyosuke is perfectly fine where he is. Unless... man, I can't remember which ones are which. I'll just have him ready. Focus. Oh, Okay, those are fine. Anyway, where have we left off? On more Eints appear. Yosuke was actually expecting these, theorizing that the Eints seem to react whenever there is some great force moving. In this case, going hyper. Yosuke says he also felt this when Gerald went hyper. But while the Einst appeared, where's excellent? Yes, please, come after show. You have asked for this beating. Any luck?
Nope. I've got some people saying that it's that it may have been a parody and not an actual
subs?
Not an actual fan sub.
Oh wow, that would be lame to discover that in all this time.
That would be.
Then again, that was the case for Suzaku with the fish.
Yeah. But I mean, there was the, I know there was one group that was absolutely infamous for not translating words and either putting in translator notes or just not even putting translator notes.
TV Nihon did a lot of that with...
Yes! With, TV Nihon, that's the one.
They did a lot of that with Toku stuff.
Yes. That's the one I was thinking of.
And there was another subgroup that I had followed. Man, I can't remember the name of the show either. There was a show, it was like semi-mecha. It was like one of those like half-human, half-mecha things. And they did a whole like gun tank bit. But like 4 episodes in, they decided to change the main characters' names of the subs to Squall and Renoa. And they weren't going to change it back. Like, it wasn't an April Fool's gag episode. It's like, no, that's what they're going to do for the whole show now. If you don't like it, go watch somebody else's subs. Oh, no one else is subbing it?
Yeah.
I feel like it was 7th or 8th. Dang, I don't remember. I'm sure it's probably on the big list of mecha anime. I've got a list of, you know, mecha anime by year, and people mark off which ones they've seen.
Yeah, I have more parody ones. Like there's
file on my laptop. Hey, Kyosuke, finally participating in this battle.
Yay! Like
that's why I set him all the way down here. He was going to handle the Einst. Oh no! Don't dodge. Document. Go to documents, please. Deflected. Whoa, that is... What are we doing? I forgot those different sniper units.
Attacking Dunbine for some reason.
Bunshin! Dang, I never get to see that.
Beam Katana.
It's not really a katana, though? Okay, in this game it's probably a katana, but in Impact it's a tonfa. And it has beam blades that poke out of it, so I guess kinda maybe. Love Survivor, Love Survivor. Cancel that song. Ooh, Claymore? Claymore.
Yep. Let's actually watch this
Sacred 7 was the name of the show. I knew it was 7 something. And the subbers decided, no, we're gonna just call the Squall and Renoa now. Fuck you. Trying to attack Armoro. Yes, you have a beam barrier. No, it doesn't matter. With these barriers, no, you don't. No Final Fantasy V meme for you.
Okay. There are, oh, it just says last update, but...
Last update?
Or, period. Yeah, there are a bunch of people that have been putting out, new releases of Death Note, like, for the past 3 years.
Are any of them, like, parody gag subs?
No, like, you got Anime Films, Chotab, Kirasev, Flower, Nandeska, Red C4T, Reactor, Air, DTA, and Ghost. All put up, new releases of Death Note in the past 3 years, since November 2020.
And none of them are, like, listed as, like, oh, these are a joke, or... They're all English translated? Because I could see, like, some of those maybe being, you know, oh, here's French subs, here's Spanish subs, here's, you know, Korean subs, what have you.
So there's one triple audio one, Japanese, English, French.
Okay.
A few subs. That's regular multi. That's like all of Europe in subs. Ooh, with a German dub.
Oh.
One's just English audio. One's Japanese and German subs. One's like another pan-European. Oh, wow.
Hey,
Portuguese, Spanish, and French dubs, as well as English and Japanese.
Wherever it is you're looking, could you look for the French dub of Big O?
Sure.
I know of a guy who's actually working on translating that.
Oops, not big. Big O.
Large O.
Maybe if I put it in quotes.
Ooh, I could smash shot with this, couldn't I? I could smash shot weapon with this. However, one step at a time, if you please. Armoro. Shoot this man again. Tell him that his barriers are no good. They are not welcome here. Oh yeah. Oh yeah, that's Akira levels right there. The pilot, not the enemy.
Who's that?
And your worst money. Time to go all in. Whomstead has bless. Cham, who does not have concentration because I haven't been using her this game. I had superior options. I gotta do something about y'all.
There we go. Okay, French dual kill.
Cool. It exists.
Last completed fan sub release in August 8th, 2011.
Oh, okay.
Group is called Anything.
Okay, anything.
And it's available in Japanese audio, French audio, and French subtitles. Wait, no, sorry. I derped. That's Russian. I am now embarrassed.
That's okay.
There's French.
Like, there's
how did I even get those two confused? I am ashamed of myself.
There's a Mecha podcast, Giant Robot FM, and one of the guys that has been on that show, and I've been on that show. But he, last I heard, he was working on the French version of Big O.
Yeah. So here we go.
Hentokata!
From 2020, May 8th. It was completed. Group name is Elekman, and that is just Japanese audio and French subtitles.
Oh dear.
Cozy Seas on there. That's nice. I used to hang out in their IRC channel a bunch. That's where I got the Bring Stabity name. It was originally just a throwaway I was using to test commands. Basically, I was just trying to figure out how to use the... it was either the exit or the kill command. I don't remember which one it was. In IRC, I haven't used IRC in years. Probably easily over a decade, yeah. Haven't used IRC in over a decade. But yeah, I was just testing funny stuff like... Bring Stabity exited the chat, random existence failure. Bring Stabity exited the chat, ribbons blew me up. Things like that. You haven't seen Gundam 00, right?
Oh yes, I have. I've seen everything.
Yeah. Okay. So you get the whole ribbons blew me up.
Yes.
Or caused me to pilot a suicide machine. Oh. But yeah. That was a fun bit. And Bring Stabity ended up kind of being my throwaway account, and then it became my main username.
Oops.
Yeah.
I mean, I say oops with a question mark, probably not oops.
It was kind of accidental, not exactly planned, but worked. Let's see. Annie DL, Reinforce, Anime Supreme, Exhales, B44S. Okay, but how about season 1? Oh, there we go.
We got something.
There's French Big O. I think this is for season 1.
That's fine.
Because that makes sense now. Yeah, directly animated. Okay.
Critical!
So this is big. So this is Big O. From 1999, and then there's the Big O 2003,
which is probably season 2.
Which is season 2, but they couldn't call it season 2. They just called it Big O 2003, and that's why I was confused. Anyway, so for season 1, yes, there is a Japanese audio, French subs release. That's by Elekman. Okay, so yeah, Elekman, just like on the other one. So it looks like season 1 had a French dub, but season 2 only had didn't have a French dub, so all he could do was French subs.
Okay, so I think what this guy is working on, and I can't remember his name. I could probably dig up his name later. Was working on English subs for the French dub.
Okay.
Which, that's very niche and very specific. Oddly specific.
Yep. I'm assuming in that case that they did like a custom edit of the French, like they used to do with anime in English.
Did I not hit this? No, I canceled that attack. That's what it was.
So it's not just a direct dub of the Japanese version, it's something different? That's a question, is it? Or do you not know?
I don't know.
Okay. It's possible.
Yeah. Triple Jim spending all his MP on Showzama.
I wonder if Big O ever aired in Poland. Because I do see one here with Polish subs.
Oh. Now, could you read them?
Of course.
Okay, we're doing a test. How much damage does Sword Harder do? No soul, Sword Hardest, over half HP.
Oh.
Showzama, calm down. But he also landed a crit, so... Which means... I'm seeing a big old case of Ichigeki Hisatsu. Maybe if I move down to the right square? Ichigeki Hisatsu!
But anyway, speaking of Polish, are you familiar with what a lector is?
No.
So, Polish TV has this really stupid thing where they don't redub, they just have a lector. So the original video, the original movie, TV show, whatever is playing, complete with foreign audio, and then there's just one dude that's redubbing the lines in the same voice for everybody, on top of the existing audio.
And this is on broadcasted television?
Oh yes!
My guy, I wish you could see my face. You know what? My face is probably the same face that Burnings is making now that he's been defeated by Showzama. However, instead of exploding, he actually leaves. Which is funny that you said earlier that going hyper usually ends poorly. Guess he lived. Yeah, 30k money, one shot, one kill. Showzama, level 37. Alright, so... This is... I've got, like, this boat for, like, 3 more stages. I'm not giving you any experience. Goodbye. And then... I know they would go for Jim. Who would they go for, actually? They would still go for Kyosuke. Because Kyosuke has less HP. I didn't give you a V-up unit for nothing. You will get hit. Wait. Go this way. Because they can't range one anything. It's free damage. Mashi-Robo. Oh, these have HP regen. I hate it. I hate it so much. Banka! There we go. Next turn. What? Hold on, what? What happened? How did you not die? Did you get deflected? Probably got deflected.
You just got that 37 HP?
Yeah, and he survived. So... Deflecting! How rude!
You gotta use a different attack. One that he can't deflect.
Pop. I just had to re-roll it. Alright. They're done. I know these don't recover. Time for some more bunker! Ow! Fuck.
You got hit hard.
And he hit back harder. Level up. Defense level 5, which means it should happen more often. Oh. Mistakes have probably been made. You just leveled up. You deflect. You should deflect this shit. He did no such thing.
Put your deflect to good use.
Yeah, you have options. You have skills. Now pay some bills. He's not gonna. Might as well dodge. Ugh. Sir. Kyosuke, what are we doing? Power of emulation. That's a good result. Get deflected. Dang it. Can't deflect that one. Kyosuke. Alright. Do. One, two, three, four, five, six, seven. Thanks for having Snipe, Joe. Hey! Sniper Joe. We got Mega Man jokes in this piece.
Yeah. Speaking of Mega Man, have you listened to the Proto Man album?
I've heard one of that. I've heard a song from one of them before, but not in its entirety, no.
They are wonderful. It's like a dystopian retelling of Mega Man, and it's so nice. Act 1, or their first album, is basically just kind of Mega Man 1 retold.
Mm-hmm.
But I guess Grimdark would be appropriate. And then Act 2 is kind of how the world fell into darkness. So yeah, it's good stuff. I listened to it so much while playing, Remnants of Skystone, I think it was called. Remnants of Skystone? Yes. By Flipline Studios, a multiplayer RPG on Congregate. So much fun.
I remember Congregate.
It's still around. It still does stuff.
Yeah, there was a whole year I spent on that, getting like little baby daily achievements on stuff, checking out games. Yep. There's some good stuff there. And then it's like, I have other things to do.
Yep.
Get Soul.
Yeah. It was a 2D platformer with multiplayer elements. You could play as an Aeronaut, Crag, or Ferric with different abilities, and you'd travel to different parts of Nidaria, and there were missions, there were quests. Yeah. There was co-op stuff. Development began in 2007. It was released. Yeah, you can't.
Hey, cool. Todd.
They have an archived link. Not that it helps, because without the backend server, you can't actually play it, and
right.
No one ever did a private server of it.
Todd, Sword Artist.
Alright, do it. He did it. 4444.
Destroyed.
Yeah. And of course it was written in Flash, so, it's not like you could actually do stuff.
Nope.
So you can't do it anymore.
Could not play it these days.
Although there is a Project Flashpoint. which is very nice. It's like an entire setup where they archive as many Flash, Shockwave, and all the other online games that there are.
Mm-hmm.
And you download them all and keep them safe locally. Or you can download them on a just-in-time basis, where you download kind of just the basic setup, and then you pull down games as you want them. Mm-hmm. It's really cool. Yeah, Flashpoint Archive.
Yeah.
Not to be confused with the Flash's time-traveling plot. Although it's an obvious reference.
Ah, alright.
I have very little knowledge of the lore of the Flash, but I do know a teeny tiny bit about Flashpoint to get the reference.
Well, then you know more than me.
Okay. Yeah. Basically, the Flash can travel so fast that he can go back in time.
Yeah, I know this much.
Okay. So, also he has a arch nemesis, Yellow Flash, who uses all of his powers just to hate on the Flash.
Jim just learned something and I missed it. Oh, resupply. Sick.
Nice. Yeah.
Shame I'm not clearing this in 6 turns.
Reverse Flash is kind of a meme villain. Or at least people made fun of him. I haven't read the comics, so Flash fans, please don't kill me, but I've seen the jokes about how he's a terrible villain. But yeah, he killed Flash's mom, and his dad got blamed for it. And yeah, Reverse Flash is a time traveler from the future, from the distant future. But yeah, and then the Flash goes back in time to try to save his mom, and then a problem happens because he's messing with the timeline.
Mm-hmm.
And using time travel to mess with the timeline is always bad. Yeah. And then it's fitting, since this is the Flashpoint Archive, you're going back in time and grabbing Flash games.
Yep. Okay, now Kyosuke can not die, maybe.
But you know what the absolute worst part of it is?
Hmm.
They don't support the amazing Gundam fighting game. The Flash fighting game that some Japanese guy made.
This is the first I've heard about it. I'm glad I missed out.
It was so much fun. It was such a silly game. You don't play as the Gundams, you play as the characters. But they have attacks that call back to the units that they pilot.
Mm-hmm.
Ton of fun.
Jesus.
Let's see. Maybe they changed it since then? Oh. Allowing scripts would be useful to actually make the site work.
Yep, turn 7.
Oh well, no concentration for you.
No, I could get Fighting Spirit that I don't need.
Oh man, Wing Assault from the Cartoon Network days. Ah, that brings back memories. SD Gundam Force, Gundam, nope. Zeta Gundam dress-up game? Okay, not what I was expecting.
I heard you say SD Gundam Force.
Yes, SD Gundam Force Deep Space Flight. From Neopets. Okay. That's a Neopets game.
Okay. I'm confused yet interested.
There is one screenshot. And it is one of the Gundams from SD Gundam Force flying in space, and it looks like there are 3 mines and a 4th one that just blew up, and Gundam's holding a gun and probably just shot the mine.
Huh.
And that's the only screenshot other than the title page.
Alright.
Okay, that didn't do it.
Oh, we're done here. With all the Ore Battlers defeated, Shayla welcomes Marvel and Todd and Goralia aboard to join the Londo Bell and act in a way that lives up to the name of Holy Warrior, or Ore Battler, depending on your translation. When asked about his intentions, Kyosuke didn't hear Ein speak in this encounter. Related, Raiden also stopped speaking to Akira once they acquired the Star of Lamu. But before parting, Cham notes that perhaps, or despite going hyper, Burn Bunning seemed okay? No more begrudging than usual. Perhaps being hyper can be controlled. Perhaps he just needs a little bit of Ritalin.
That's bad.
Alright. Spirit Energy Device. I think. I don't have my guide up. I don't have the right windows in order.
Let's see. Energy. So something energy, yeah.
Okay, Spirit Energy Device. +5 morale.
Propellant tank, yes.
Boo. And Fighting Spirit. The thing is there's like nobody really good to give it to at this point. You know what? Roll can have it. That's fine. Alright. Hey, thank you, Bring Sabity, for joining me in this episode.
And actually, it is 5 minutes after midnight.
Hey, so officially, happy birthday to you, good sir.
It's my birthday, it's my birthday, it's my birthday. Okay, well, it was fun being on here, as always, fun chatting, and making some more progress on Compact 2.
All combat is over. Now that you've tasted victory, I'm sure you'll be back.